Well, I'm currently making an absolute mess of the kitchen. So I made Mister's juice, a purple cabbage that we use primarily to keep his GERD under control. And I wanted something different this evening, so I decided to go with kale. And I learned like a good year or two ago to be as basic as possible. Like, you want to be the basic chick when it comes to juicing. So I try to keep everything down to 3, 4 at the most ingredients now with my juicing. And plus that gives you variety. Like if you have something with mostly one type of green or one type of vegetable, and then just have use the other 3 options, 2 or 3 options to just variate the flavor. You have very vividly different flavors for your juicing. So I decided that I wanted to juice. In sharing information, some of which you may already know, all of which you may already know, just in sharing information, I just wanted to rub it in that I'm so glad that gardening season is here, because I usually get dinosaur kale when I get kale from the store. I get dinosaur kale for this reason, but I decided to try their curly kale. And I don't really even like to grow curly kale because there are so many nooks and crannies for dirt and sand and soil to get into, and bugs, you know, to make it more complicated, make the washing process complicated. And you guys know I do not like the process of washing greens. It's almost worth it to pay for that GMO process garbage to not have to. I digress. I decided to try their curly kale, even though I knew that it would be a washing nightmare. And it was indeed a washing nightmare. There were like a million washes and still plenty of sand and debris was coming off of this bad boy. But yeah, this is why I don't particularly care even grow curly kale. So it's bad enough I had to get it out of a store, but to have to get out of a store and then wash whatever their soil is. like their soil is dirtier than mine. But I don't know their soil. I don't know. They don't know. We don't know. I don't know them like that. We don't go back. We don't go back like that. So yeah, these were filthy, and I can't wait until they started peeking above the ground, so I can't wait until my greens are ready. But I wanted to make a kale juice, so I did kale. And I just put a cucumber in there to make it light, and of course apples always save the day. And I knew that kale was going to have a strong, sharp green flavor, so I did put in apples. Will always save the day on your juices. They'll do it every time. So, and don't have Honeycrisp apples. Ooh, you got it made in the shade, kicking back. Do you hear me? Got my kale juice and his cabbage, and I actually just heard him drive up